Alright, so today we're doing x and y intercepts.
Miss Castaneda, listen to me!
Okay, hold on, after the video. Alright, x and y intercepts. So when we say x-intercept, I'm about to kick you out, Maggie. That means it's on the x-axis. So here's your graph, here's the x-axis, there's the y-axis. That means it's on the x-axis. So you've got numbers here, the y numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2. If it's on this, that means that y equals 0. Okay? Anytime you've got an x-intercept, y equals 0. So, if we're looking at this one right here, okay, here's an example. I'm going to show you two ways of doing this. 10x plus 5y equals 20. Okay? Y equals 0. Anytime, all the time for x-intercepts, y equals 0. So I'm going to write this again, but instead of writing y, I'm going to write 0. So 10x plus 5, 0 equals 20. Okay? I type 0 for y because it's the x-intercept. So that just equals 0. Okay? I don't have to write that again. You could if you want to, but you don't have to. 10x plus 5 times 0 is 0 equals 20, which is the same thing as 10x equals 20. Okay, to solve for x, divide by 10, x equals 2. So my x-intercept is 2 when y equals 0 because it's my x-intercept. Y equals 0 for my x-intercept. And right now Maggie is stealing my goldfish. Alright.
She's lying.
Let me show you a way to do it on the calculator.
Let me show you.
Go to new document. Do we want to save? No, thank you. Add. Oh no. Add graphs. Add graphs. Now I'm going to type this in. Okay? Not with the 0. I'm just going to type this one in. And when I do that, I'm going to, because it's not y equals, I have to press delete and go to relation. So I'm going to type that in there. 10. Oh no, not this one. 10x plus 5y equals, I'm going to show you where the equals is at. It's right underneath control. Equals 20. Press enter. Alright, so what I'm looking for is where it crosses this x-axis. Okay, this blue line crosses this x-axis right there. So if that's 1, that's 2. Same answer I got here. X equals 2. Alright, so two ways of doing this. You can change the y for a 0, solve it, or put it in the calculator and see where it crosses this. Okay? Your calculator for this one, and this is also called a 0. Okay? It might not say x-intercept, it might say 0. So what about the y-intercept? So the y-intercept, and like I said, you probably need to take notes. And for the work that we do today, you absolutely need a blank sheet of paper. So y-intercept, here's y, here's x, it's going to be on this line. So if it's on this line, x equals 0 for the y-intercept. Because it's on the y-axis. It's your beginning point, x equals 0. Okay, one more time. It's on the y-axis, and x equals 0. So if they give you an equation, let's say, I'm trying to think of a hard one. Okay, so I'm going to change this x, because it's the y-intercept, so you're changing the x equals 0. I'm about to sneeze, possibly. Alright. Thanks. So instead of putting x, you put 0 plus 4y equals 13. So 3 times 0, 0 plus 4y equals 13. Okay, so then you just bring it down. 4y equals 13. To get this y, you divide by 4, divide by 4. So y equals 13 over 4. So all I did was change the x to 0. I multiplied 3 times 0, I got 0. Brought down 4y equals 13. And then to solve, I just divide by 4. Okay. This one, if I put this in the calculator, press Control, Document to get a new one, add graphs. So again, I press Control, Document, Graphs. If you type this in here, it won't be perfectly on that, oh no, remember press delete, relation, okay, the 6th one, 3x plus 4y plus 13, okay, you won't see it perfectly on there, so for this one it's harder to see, that's why we always want to be able to do it both ways.